Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be kind of like a review roundup video. I recently did a Sephora haul and then I also did an Ulta haul and picked up some affordable products. So I thought in today's video I would come back and update you on all of the products that I tested out and let you know which ones I think are amazing and worth the money and which ones were a little bit disappointing. I also have a couple of PR products, but these are things I thought you guys might want to hear a review on. So I hope today's video is helpful if you are thinking about trying out any of these products. I am going to do a full face of drugstore makeup. I'm going to film it this week, so stay tuned for that video because I will include a couple of these products in that one. But in the meantime, let me share my thoughts on them. So today's video is sponsored by Rakuten, and I want to say thank you to Rakuten for working with me on my channel. I do partner with them a lot because I love Rakuten. It's something that I use every week. If you guys have heard of Ebates, Ebates recently rebranded to Rakuten, so everything is the exact same other than the name. They do partner with beauty retailers like Sephora and Ulta and e.l.f. and ColourPop, but even if you're not shopping for makeup right now, you can still use Rakuten because they partner with thousands of retailers, including places like Groupon, QVC, Postmates. I always like to mention that one. So even if you're shopping for clothing or necessities or home decor, you can definitely use Rakuten. It is completely free. It's so easy to use. It literally takes seconds. All you have to do is go to the Rakuten website and then type in the store that you want to shop at, for example, Ulta, and then click through to Ulta's website and do your shopping like normal and check out like normal. And you literally get money back for the shopping you were already going to do. And what's nice is they also share coupon codes at checkout so you can save additional money. If you guys haven't tried Rakuten, now's a great time because they're actually running their Black Friday in July promotion from July 7th through July 10th. So definitely make sure to check the list of retailers that are going to be double cash back, because if you are planning on placing an order through any of those retailers, you might as well get double cash back. And if you guys are new and you sign up, I'll put a link below. You can actually get a $10 welcome bonus once you place your first order of $25 or more. Every little bit really does add up, especially if you do a lot of shopping. I know a lot of people are mainly shopping online right now, so make sure to check out Rakuten. If you install the browser button on your computer, it will actually pop up in the top right-hand corner, letting you know if cashback is available when you're just doing your shopping. I'll put a link in the description box below so you guys can sign up and try it out. And whenever I partner with Rakuten, we always give away a $100 gift card to one of you guys. It's so easy to enter. You just have to have an account. So I'll put a link below so you guys can sign up, and then a link right below it to enter the giveaway. So thanks again to Rakuten for sponsoring today's video, and let's jump into the haul update. I do have two different mascaras that I want to talk about. The first one is the Covergirl Exhibitionist Uncensored. I know that I've mentioned this in a couple of my videos, but I did want to give you my final thoughts on it now that I've been using it for about a month. I love the original Covergirl Exhibitionist mascara. In fact, before I tried this one, that was my go-to, and I still think it is such a good mascara. But because I loved that one so much, I wanted to give this one a try, and I'm so glad that I did because I feel like this one is even more dramatic than the original Exhibitionist. If you like really thick, dramatic, intense, black, dark lashes, this is such a good mascara for you. I'm someone who doesn't want subtle lashes. I want really intense, dramatic lashes without having to go through the hassle of applying false lashes. So this is such a good formula. The actual formula reminds me a lot of the IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara, but the wand is a lot different. So I do think the wand is good at applying the mascara and layering it up really well so you can get that intense drama. So if you're looking for volume and length, I do feel like you can get it out of this one mascara. It's a very, very wet formula, so I do feel like it's very messy when you apply it. Like, I tend to get it all over the place, and I've been using mine for a month and it doesn't seem to be drying out that much. So if you don't like wet mascaras, I would keep that in mind. But if drama is your thing, if you want super intense lashes, I think you'll enjoy this one. So I did pick up a few new Essence mascaras, but I haven't tried out all of them. I usually only like to have one or two mascaras open at a time. So the one that I wanted to try out first was the new Essence What the Fake Volumizing and Lengthening Mascara. This one just kind of caught my eye. It says that it has volumizing fibers in it, and it's supposed to give your lashes volume and length. The wand kind of looks like the Essence Lash Princess wand, but it's shaped a little bit differently. So I was curious to see how they compare. I really like the original Essence Lash Princess, the one that comes in like the black and green tube, but I know that a lot of people experience flaking or smudging with that one. That one makes my lashes so long, so I do enjoy using it. I will say that this formula is a lot different. The Essence Lash Princess, again, one is kind of like a wet mascara. And I don't know, do you guys like wet mascaras or do you like dry mascaras? This is definitely more of a dry formula. I tend to prefer wet mascaras, but I've had this discussion with you guys on my channel before, and I know a lot of people like dry mascaras. So if you like a dry formula, you're really going to enjoy this one. What's nice about this one is that it grabs onto each individual lash so well. I'm wearing this on my bottom lashes, and I don't know if you can usually tell, but my bottom lashes are pretty sparse. So a lot of mascaras, when I start to apply them, they kind of like clump my lashes together and it looks like I have 3 bottom lashes. But this one actually grabs onto each individual one really well and coats it and lengthens it. And I think because it is a dry mascara, you don't experience any smudging or flaking compared to some other formulas that are a little bit more wet. I will definitely keep using this one on my bottom lashes because I haven't really tried one that I've liked for my bottom lashes in such a long time. But as for the top lashes, I think I still prefer the False Lash Effect mascara. I did pick up a few new products from Milani, including their new Tank Eyeliner. This is a liquid liner, and there are so many pros to this product and just one con for me. The formula is perfect. It really is a waterproof, smudge-proof eyeliner. It stays in place all day long, and I feel like that's hard to find with eyeliner formulas, but even eyeliner formulas from the drugstore. For me, I have oily eyelids, I have watery eyes, so they tend to smudge on me by the end of the day. This one does not move. It is a felt tip liner, and for a felt tip liner, it glides on so easily. It's a lot more smooth than even some of my go-to brush liners or brush tip liners. I do prefer a brush tip because I do feel like sometimes felt tip liners can kind of drag across the eyelid. That is not the case with this product. They say that it has like this unique tank storage system, so the product is supposed to come out very evenly every time, and it's also supposed to stay really fresh and not dry out. So I do find that to be the case. So overall, this sounds like the perfect eyeliner. The issue for me is that it almost comes out a little bit too quickly. I just don't have a super steady hand when it comes to winged liners, so I have to be really careful because before I know it, I have like the most intense, dramatic wing, and it can just get out of hand very quickly. And whenever I use this eyeliner, that's what happens. I have to go in and clean it up, start all over. So there are so many pros to this product, and I really feel like it's going to be an ideal eyeliner for so many people. But if you're like me and winged liner can get really intense really fast, or you don't have a steady hand, this might not be the ideal option for you. I also picked up the new Milani Green Goddess Makeup Melter Cleansing Balm. I recently finished up my cleansing balm from Drunk Elephant, so I just wanted to try out a new formula to see how it compared. So the texture of this product is really nice. It's a very lightweight, very silky, smooth product. Some cleansing balms are very heavy, including the Drunk Elephant Cleansing Balm. So if your pores get clogged very easily or you just prefer more of a lightweight formula, you might enjoy this one. It does have a little bit of a scent. I can't figure out how to explain it. It's kind of like a light, fresh citrus scent. It's not overpowering. It's very, very pleasant. And a little bit of this product goes a long way. So I don't think you would go through it super quickly. I mean, I've used up, I don't know, like a third of this, maybe even a little bit less, and I've had mine for a while. And this one does not irritate my eyes or my skin at all, which is great. I think it's just under $14. The problem is when you break it down price per ounce, it's the same price as the Drunk Elephant one, and the Drunk Elephant one just works a little bit better for me. This removes all of my base makeup, even if I'm wearing a full coverage foundation, but it doesn't remove all of my eye makeup. Now, I do realize I wear a lot of eye makeup. I wear a ton of mascara, waterproof eyeliner. Sometimes I have really colorful eyeshadow on, and whenever I use this product, I have to go in with a separate cleanser afterwards, or not a separate cleanser, a separate makeup remover to get rid of the rest of my eye makeup. If you don't wear a lot of eye makeup, I think you'll enjoy this product because it does seem to remove base makeup very easily, but if you do wear waterproof mascara or long-lasting eyeliner, this isn't going to be the most ideal option for you. I've really been into bronzer lately, so let's talk about the Buxom Staycation Vibes Primer-Infused Bronzer. I have the shade Backyard Bronze. I think this is actually the deeper shade. Originally, I thought I purchased the lighter shade, but I think I got the wrong one. And this works pretty well for my skin tone. It's a little bit dark and I go in with a very light hand. So if you do have a slightly darker skin tone than me, I think you can still make it work. But unfortunately, if you have a skin tone that's even darker than that, this isn't going to work. What's really interesting is I feel like brands have been paying more attention to their foundation shades as a whole, but when it comes to cheek products, I feel like that is an area where a lot of brands can improve, and I'm kind of surprised because Buxom did release their primer-infused blushes, and a lot of those are super intense and really dramatic, so if you have a really deep skin tone, I think a lot of those shades would still work for you, but that's apparently not the case with their bronzers. This bronzer is very smooth, really blendable. It is buildable, so you can build the shade up a little bit. It's a nice bronzer, but I think what it comes down to for me is it a special enough bronzer to justify the $28 price tag? I know there are a lot of bronzers that are even more than this one, but I have bronzers in my collection that are like $6. I love the e.l.f. Primer-Infused bronzer, and I would say the formula is very, very similar to this one. Another bronzer that comes really close is the Balm's Take Home the Bronze. I don't know exactly what I was expecting from it, but I love the Buxom Primer-Infused Wanderlust blushes. They're so gorgeous. They're unlike anything I've tried before. My sister actually came over yesterday because she's getting married very soon, and we did like a wedding trial, and she picked one of those shades and it looked so pretty on her. It just gives you this natural glow, but the base of the blush is matte. So it's not like a shimmery blush, and I think that's what I expected from this one, just like a very natural sheen. But there's definitely not a sheen to this product. It is a matte bronzer. Again, it blends out well, it looks nice, but for me, it's not anything super special. I don't feel like it is something you need to run out and buy. And you know, if I use this up completely or if I lost it, I wouldn't repurchase it. I do have two different brow products to talk about. I actually got this first one in the mail as PR, but I did get the chance to test it out, so I thought I would share my thoughts on it. It is the Urban Decay Inked Brow, and I have the shade Dark Drapes. So this is a really interesting brow gel. It's kind of like a liquefied brow gel, and the packaging is something that initially threw me off, but I thought I would test it out and just see if it was any good. This one actually comes with a brush, so you're supposed to brush it into your brows, and I just feel like I make a complete mess when I use this. Now, I have really sparse brows. I have to draw on the majority of my brows. If you already have thick brows, you might actually like this application a little bit better, but I just feel like as a whole, it's very, very messy, and it's hard to apply it where I want it to go. The actual gel is nice, and it does lock your brows into place. Once it dries, it does not move. It says that you can actually wear it for like 60 hours. I don't think I would ever need to wear my brow gel for 60 hours, but I mean, I feel like it stays in place for the day. So that being said, if you can find a way to work with this and you can use your own spoolie and comb it through, or you like the actual applicator, the brow gel itself does work. It's pretty tinted, so it does add like a good amount of color to my brows. I just feel like the actual application makes such a mess and it's hard to use. There are so many other brow gels that I prefer. I definitely prefer a brush or a spoolie compared to this. I just feel like it's not ideal. Because it's so liquidy, I just end up with it all over the place, and because it stays in place so well, it's not easy to remove if you make a mess. So I just feel like this could have been good if they maybe packaged it and presented it differently, but the way that it comes is just not great. I did pick up this eyebrow pencil from the brand NYX. This is the Fill and Fluff eyebrow pencil, and I got the shade Espresso. I totally picked this up on a whim because it's not something that I would normally buy, but it just kind of sounded appealing, and I have to say that I really like this product. And it's a really interesting texture. It's almost a little bit sticky. It feels just like a pomade, but you can apply it like a pencil. So I feel like it makes that pomade formula a little bit more approachable because it's a little bit easier to apply to your brow. It goes on well, it stays in place really, really well. And again, if you have thick brows, this is going to be nice because you can just run it through your brow and you're good to go. If you have sparse brows like I do, it's still very easy to use and pretty user-friendly because you can apply a little bit and then use the brush to kind of comb it through your brow. The only issue for me is that teardrop applicators are a little bit more difficult for like the front of my brow. If I want to define the front and add some hair-like strokes, I feel like it can get out of hand very quickly. But if you kind of turn it on its side and use the sharper side, I feel like you can make it work. So I do like this. I'll use it in an upcoming video so you can see how it actually applies and works, but my initial opinion is really, really positive. I also picked up a lip product from NYX. This is the Filler Instinct Plumping Lip Color in the shade Beach Casual. I saw a post about this on Instagram and it just sounded really appealing. I've been so into sheer lip products this summer, and I mean, typically I'm wearing a mask. I'm always wearing a mask if I'm out in public, but if I'm at home or I'm somewhere where I can wear wear a lip product, I love reaching for a sheer formula like this one. This is such a good formula because not only is it sheer, it's glossy, it stays in place well, it's incredibly hydrating. It's one of the best lip products that I've tried in a long time. I used to love NYX for their lip products, and now I remember why. This one just gives your lips such a glossy, smooth effect. I love wearing it on its own, but I also like wearing it over any other lipstick that's a little bit more dry, or, you know, a formula that might settle into fine lines, because this just gives your lips a super smooth, glossy effect. But unlike a lip gloss, it stays in place a little bit better, and it does have a little bit of pigmentation to it. Now, these do have a little bit of a tingling feeling to them because they're supposed to be like lip plumping products. I don't think they necessarily plump the lips, but they do give your lips a super smooth, like glossy effect, so it just makes them look a little bit more full, and I enjoy this. They have some other shades on the website, so I am planning on picking up maybe 1 or 2 more for the summertime when I do wear lip products, but this shade, Beach Casual, has been my go-to. Let's finish up with a couple of skincare products. So I did get this First Aid Beauty Bumpy Eraser Body Scrub in my BoxyCharm, but I actually purchased a mini version of this because I did purchase the First Aid Beauty Fab Aid 101 kit, and that came with some products I've tried, some new products, and then afterwards I actually got this in my BoxyCharm. So I've been using this pretty regularly. Even though my face is oily, the rest of my skin is very, very dry, so I do try to exfoliate fairly regularly, not as regularly as I should, but I wanted to give this one a chance because on the Sephora website, it actually describes this in a really appealing way. Let me actually read it for you so I don't mess it up. It says this body scrub uses glycolic and lactic acids to help loosen the skin's top layer while also decongesting pores, and the pumice buffing beads deliver the benefits of a chemical peel and a microdermabrasion all in one. So my skin is pretty dry, but on top of that, I do have like some slightly noticeable red bumps on my thighs, and I feel like this product has really helped to diminish those. They haven't been erased, they're not gone completely, but they are a lot less noticeable. So I do feel like this product is working. Like I said, I've only been using this for about a month, and I've only used it like once a week, but I think I'm going to bump it up and use it twice a week during the month of July. So I'll make sure to come back and update you and let you know if that makes a big difference. But so far, I do notice a difference when I use this product. So like I said, I did get that mini version as part of the First Aid Beauty Fab Aid 101 kit. That retails for $30, but the retail value is actually $48. So as for the rest of the kit, I do recommend that if you've been thinking about trying the products within the kit. It comes with a face cleanser, their Ultra Repair Cream, a small version of the Bumpy Eraser, and then also a small bottle of the Ultra Repair Oat and Hemp Seed Dry Oil. So when I did my haul video, I told you guys this was the product that I was least excited about, but I love this product. I'm not someone who usually seeks out new facial oils or new dry oils for the body because I have some in my collection, and for me they all kind of work the same, but I've actually been using this one on my face and it works so well. If you have really oily skin and applying like a thick heavy oil just feels like too much for you, you might actually enjoy this one because it is so lightweight. I feel like this product sinks into my skin so quickly and it just refreshes my skin. It feels very, very calming. My skin gets so red, and when it's hot out, my face just gets so bright red. Like from the moment I either exercise or jump in the shower, it doesn't matter. My face is always red, and I feel like at the end of the night, this product is so nice because it just kind of has like this very calming sensation to it. It sinks into the skin, and it's just a very beautiful lightweight oil that I've been enjoying. So I am excited I got that kit. If you have been wanting to try out those 4 products, it might be worth it to you because it is a pretty good value for the $30. I also got 2 different sets from Ole Henriksen because they were on sale, and last time I checked the Sephora website, they were still on sale. So if you are a fan of their balance line or you've been wanting to try it out, either one of these kits might be a great deal for you because not only are you getting great value by buying the kit, they're also marked down to like 30 or 40% off. The balance line is great for you if you have oily skin or combo skin. So the first kit is the Balance It All Essentials set. This is normally $40, but I got it for $28, and that comes with 3 of the products from their balance line. Their Find Your Balance Oil Control Cleanser, which is one of my favorites. Also the Balancing Force Oil Control Toner, and then the Counterbalance Oil Control Hydrator. I've actually been using these products products again because I just think it's such a good line for oily skin, but especially during the summertime when my skin is just even more oily than it normally is. So I do recommend this set. The other set actually came with some products that I hadn't tried. The other set is called the Balance Babies Mattifying Oil Control Set. It's normally $42, but it's actually on sale for $21. This is such a good deal. So it comes with the toner, it also comes with the hydrator, and then it came with 2 new products that I hadn't tried out. So the first one is the Pore Balance Facial Sauna Scrub. This is something that I usually use in the morning, like twice a week, just to exfoliate my skin. I will say that out of the 4 products, this is probably my least favorite, just because I have exfoliators that work well for me, but I did test that out. The one product that I really loved that's new to me is the Cold Plunge Pore Mask. I'm not really great at doing a mask regularly in my routine. I'm really good at my nightly skincare routine. I never skip it, but I'm not great at incorporating a mask like once or twice a week. But I really enjoy this one because it does kind of give your skin a cooling effect, which again is just really nice during the summertime. But I do feel like when I use this product, my skin is a little bit less oily. I used it last night, and today I do have some mattifying products on my face, but I feel like my skin is not as oily as it normally looks by this time of the day. It's currently 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And I did my makeup a little bit later today, but usually by 5, my skin is super oily. So I don't feel like the effects last, days and days, but I do feel like if I use this product in the morning or I use it at night, the next day or throughout the day, my skin is less oily, and it's just an easy mask. It's not uncomfortable. It doesn't give you like this uncomfortable stinging or tingly feeling. It's just a very pleasant, light cooling effect, and it also doesn't dry down to the point where your face feels like it's going to crack when you move it. I just really like this. I don't think this is necessarily like the most heavy-duty pore cleansing mask that you can try, but I do think it's very gentle, it's nice to use, and because it is so gentle, I feel like I could use it fairly regularly and not have any issues with it. So I think I will use this up completely and then make my mind up, but so far I do like it. Okay guys, that is the end of my video. Those are all of my updates. I hope today's video was helpful. Again, don't forget to check out Rakuten. They are having their Black Friday and July sale from July 7th through the 10th, so now is a great time to check them out. I'll link them below so you guys can give it a shot and try it out yourself, but stay tuned because I have a lot of drugstore related videos planned for the month of July. Let me know if there's anything you want to see, but otherwise I'll see you very soon with a new video. Bye.